But anyway, so let's see. Yes. Feels good to run this game again after this short break. Also stay hydrated because it's a heat wave here. It's way too hot. Hopefully I can barely survive that. But let's see. No Rhino. No early Rhino. Ah, there he is. There he is running towards me. So I think he always spawns in the same place every time I enter that map. So I enter that map a couple of times when I get out of the service panel level, and also when I come back here and get out of the service panel again, so to speak. So let's try and remember, how did I do that so fast? I think I did that. Yes, I did. That's, in my opinion, the fastest way to enter this code. At least that's just my experience, by the way. So, nope, go through the door, go over here, go over here, manipulate that stuff, go down. Nope. Yeah, we still have to wait. Doesn't work anymore. Doesn't matter. Come on, bitrate. You can do it. Robot, can you please do your job? Can you please? It's a speedrun. Can you go faster, please? Can you speed up? Thank you. You have to hit buttons so fast, and it's so hard with this mouse sensitivity. No. Also, I tried to reduce the mouse sensitivity. Absolutely unsuccessful. Unfortunately, it didn't work. So let's see. Maybe I have to do it in the config file. That would be an answer. Can you please just put that? Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to play this game when there is a heat wave around, and everything around you is melting, and your brain is no exception. So yeah. Now we put the gun back there, and we have to cannot adjust my mouse. Colonel Priver, leave me alone. We will see when we meet each other again, but we will not fight against each other. We will not fight. We are able to convince him to drop his weapons and let us go. Please, yes, thank you. It's close. Also, I remembered to grab the pistol, which is nice. It's not always the case that I remember that. Sometimes I just forget it. I was a little bit off, too far to the left. Yes, I have the gun. I think I've got everything. So now we have to avoid talking to Reiner. Hopefully we can, but I think he just spawned there. So he will be somewhere here running towards us. Yes. I think he starts running as soon as you leave, as soon as you enter this map. I already said that, I believe. I think that he spawns and starts to run towards you as soon as you enter the map. As soon as the map is loaded, so to speak. Some additional cartridges, please. Oh, please, give me that crap. Please put it away, and then... Goodness. Tom, Please cooperate. Stupid. I poured water over my face. No problem, because it's hot anyway, so... I'm losing time. How did I do that? How did I lose so much time? Because I was slow with the inputs, I believe. Kind of. Let's see if I still remember everything up to this point where I want to change the route. So buy the luck chain, grab the helmet, that increases luck even more, and then skip the stupid lava room entirely. I'm looking forward to that. And I have something else in mind. I think we can skip a laser barrier in the Toronto, in the last dungeon, the last part. I think we can do that with this increased luck stuff. Let's see. Lots of cutscenes, can't skip that. Also, you should hear a little bit more from the music, because I adjusted the volume a little bit. Oh, nice. Shopping, okay, shopping. I have to remember everything. It's a couple of days ago since I did the last run of this game, but not too long ago actually. But anyway, I still have to remember all this stuff, because it's not complicated, but you have to remember, and you have to do a lot of things in the right order, and you must not forget anything. There's a lot of simple and small things that you have to remember in this run to do. Otherwise you would screw up the entire run and you wouldn't be able to finish. And you cannot make adjustments on the fly all the time. So when you do not have enough gold, yeah, there would be a solution to that. We could actually grab the amulet, the power amulet, and can just sell it. That would give us 450 gold, which is absolutely enough to buy the luck chain. But anyway, I think it takes too long to do that. So we are kicked out of the Southwind clan. Want to attend the ceremony. No, not the ceremony, but we want to introduce ourselves to the mayor of the city. And be good to go. Grab a little bit of gold and go shopping. We need that gold to shop and to buy stuff, which means we buy a couple of torches, a pickaxe, and also a lockpick. Whoopsie. Please don't crash. Okay, thank you. Okay. Wait. Was it 3 times? I believe, I hope so. And enter and be fast. Because if you take too long, the ceremony will start and you will have... Oh, I wanted to check if we can just let that out of the route, I believe. If you can just skip that, I wanted to check that. Oh, I think I'm taking too long here. Now I have to talk to you, please. Thank you. Okay, doesn't matter. Works. That works. Buy a pickaxe, buy some torches. Just a couple. Buy a lockpick. And be good to go. And get the cutscene. Lost some time here. But not too much. So, anyway. Someone dies. Sees the human, and we have to find him. And solve this case of murder. It's really, really hot in here right now. I could open the window, but I don't want to, because there are insects that will come in, and I am afraid of insects. I don't want to talk to you right now. It would be so cool to be able to sequence break this game, but not yet possible. Maybe someday we will find something, but at the moment we are not able to sequence break anything. Unfortunately. Yeah, well, after this whole lot of cutscenes, we will finally be able to do the most annoying dungeon, in my opinion. Also the resolution kind of glitches and stuff. Okay, let me think. We have to fight the thing, and we have to do the goddess stuff, and we have to kill the thing. And we have to run through the thing with Rhino. Yes, I believe. I remember. Okay. I remember. We have to use Rhino as our party leader. We have to fight a Crondir to get a piece of meat. And after that, we are good to go. Oh, we can skip that. Yes, we can skip that actually. I want to go there, I want to go out of the city. That was also kind of slow, but anyway, doesn't matter. I want to utilize the stuff. Also, I should have deleted the splits, which means the times, because I will mess up my times and my split times with, well, the new route. The route changes. It will take some time to buy the chain, the luck chain. Not too long, however. Though it will also take some time to let me adjust that real quick. Doesn't matter. Also, we have to get the helmet, which also takes a little of time. You attack, very nice, and you kill the thing. Everyone reaches a new level, Rhino gets the thing, and we are good to go. Down in here, and we have to split as soon as we find the dagger. Now we have to run through this crappy dungeon with lots of corners and edges where you can get stuck, where we get stuck all the time. Not you can get stuck, there's not just a chance that you get stuck, there is a guarantee that you get stuck here. Highly guaranteed. Also, we have to make sure that everyone survives this crap here. Also, I have forgotten that I wanted to do another please enter. Please get in there. I wanted to do another optimization. I do not want to fight the Crondia outside of this building, but because there's a Crondia in here that we have to fight anyway, I believe. Most of the time you have to fight that guy, because he will just run towards you. Sometimes you can avoid that, sometimes he will just get stuck or something in a corner or whatever, and you will not see him anymore. Yeah, here he is. So we could just, you know, that was wrong. We could just kill this one here, and that would be everything that we have to do. That would be fine, but we don't do that right now. So I have to make sure to not touch these creatures on the floor. But I have to make sure to reach that spot down here. Can you please? Thank you. And go here and go here and save the game, because I am scared. Yes, I want to save. Okay, I survived that. That's good. You have to make sure to... Rhino will obviously die there. There's no chance for him to survive that. But you want Tom to survive that, because we need Tom right now. Hopefully do not touch these things, please. We want to touch this thing, and we want to attack the structure, and we want to kill it. Quick. Yes, everything is dead right now, so we can just, oopsie, grab the thing, and we can also grab the thing here, and we are good to go. Oh, I lost so much time. I can save a lot of time. A couple of seconds actually, not a lot of time. A couple of seconds by fighting this other Crondia, I believe. Also, can I go out of here? Cannot, nope. I messed up. That's the way out. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's the way out. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Over here. Over here. Please. Let me get out of here. Please. Here, around the corner. Over here. Over here. And somewhere here. Yes. There's the exit. Also, we want Tom to survive, so we switch over to Drill. He's very lucky to survive the trap, and we get Tom. Bring Tom back to the front. Whatever. Strange sentence, but anyway, we are on our way to Bradier to retrieve the dagger, to bring him the dagger, so to say. Which will lead into a fight against him, which is not a big problem, because we just flee from the battle and everything is good. And everything will be solved, and everyone will be happy again. Well, not that happy, but a little bit happy. But before we do that, we have to steal some stuff and do a little shopping. This is wrong. That's the wrong door. But anyway, it doesn't matter too much. I just have to go in here and steal that, and steal this thing here. And I would have to do another stream, another theory crafting stream. Glitch, no, not glitch hunting, but theory crafting, I would say, because I need to find out if we really have to take so much gold with us. Because we can just glitch a little bit around we can just utilize the money glitch that allows us to save a lot of money. To get a nice sale. And did I give it to Dreher? I believe I did. Yes. Sell everything that you have. Just to get enough money to buy spell scrolls and all the other stuff that we need in the game. Don't talk to me. This person is very intrigued to talk to you, but you will not want to. You don't want her to do that, because it just wastes time and you do not need her information anyway, because she just shows you around. Oh, you. Go away. I want to talk to you, yes. That's absolutely right. And he attacks, and we flee from the battle, and we are good to go. Another little cutscene, and after that we will head off to the next continent. We will be going to another continent by ship, which obviously gives us enough time to learn a new language. Losing so much time. Anyway. Nope. I can save a lot of time here in this run by utilizing the glitch. By utilizing the glitch. The money glitch? No, not the glitch. The luck mechanic in the game. The luck calculation mechanic. The trap escape mechanic, I would say. Which is based on luck. Entirely on luck, I would say. Yes, entirely on luck. So with 85 points in luck, we would be able to have a chance of 85% to avoid traps, I would say. Now we buy some demon spells and then we head off to the next, not continent, but dungeon. What am I talking about? Just remembering the next steps in my mind, which is good. I think I've got everything that I have. Yes. Come on, stop talking. Stop it already. Also, I want to try something new. No, I don't. No, I don't. Or do I? Let me... There's a chance that I can save a little bit of time by just doing the right thing at the right time, which is resting. When you rest here, you get a cutscene, but you can skip that resting cutscene entirely, which will save a little bit of time. But unfortunately, you will be back in Clota, the village that we have arrived, because you have to get back to the ship, and the ship will not be there. When you do not rest, you will be there at nighttime, and the ship will be there, but the sailor will be asleep and you cannot go to the next continent, which is painful, because you have to wait for him to get up. You cannot just wake him up. That's a problem. So when you rest here, the party will rest for about 8 hours or something, and that will give you enough time to be there at dawn, I believe. So the sailor will just be there and you can leave immediately. I think I will rest after the dungeon afterwards. Because I did it last time and it was perfect. So let's do that. I think it doesn't matter too much if we rest before or afterwards. Now we have to buy some spell scrolls. Yes, demon exit. Nope. We have to give it to Sira. She has to use them. Also banish demons and banish demon. Still 400 gold left. I'm circling around these plus 40 seconds. Cannot save time here. No chance. Also, I would have to be very, very well prepared and practiced to save time here, I believe. No, I do not want to be lucky and avoid the trap. I want to kill everybody, please. Can you die already? Also, you have to kill everybody. Do not be lucky. Just die already, please. Just save again, because you can manage to kill Sierra in the process here, which would be very, very stupid. Take it and leave. No, always get the encounter. Always. Cannot make it without. But anyway, I didn't have to do it 2 times, only once. That's perfect. Not a big deal. Nope. Nope. Oh, too bad. Okay. Wait. And let's go to the dungeon. The dungeon that has a little bit of RNG involved. Just a little. Just a little. Now I have to go... I have to move closer to these things here. Where are the flames? I don't care, just run through. Get the attack, which means I can skip the next one. Probably, hopefully, maybe. Not if I get stuck here. No, I cannot skip that, but I have to go this way. It's still in the right place. I have to go this way, I have to go that way. And try to squeeze around these guys real quick. Very nice. And now we have to save. Because this is very, very dangerous part. You can die here a lot, because this flame will just come towards you. I want to be on this side, and I want to step on this plate once more, and we are good to go. Please don't get stuck. Just don't get stuck. That was very nice. The flames did not kill us. Now we have to squeeze around these guys again, because we have to reach that switch, and we have to take that. And we have to run away. No, of course not. Please do not kill me, thank you. Please let me go. Oh, I do not want to encounter you again. This creature actually has the potential to... Well, I don't think it can kill you, but it can hurt you. Real bad. And you have to make sure to not die afterwards. Also, you do not want to touch these fireballs here, which is very easy to dodge. And I did not do another safety save before, but in the early runs I always did that, because these fireballs are scary, because you can just accidentally touch them and die. Also, we have to kill this creature here. We really have to do that by using that scroll. The way this spell works is it has an effect on an entire row of enemies, and you just cast it on the row this enemy moves into. Also, I want to save here just in case, and I want to hit all the green plates, floor plates, and after that I want to, okay, this one. I have to kill 4 of them. I have to kill 4 of these creatures to get enough XP. Also, there are always 2. In each corner there are 2 creatures, 2 encounters. One encounter that I can defeat, that I can kill, and the other one that I cannot do anything against it. So I have to do that, I have to do that. Okay, this one. Nope, not quite. There's another one here, and there's another one here. Very nice. We should be good to go. 2 more. This one. And we still have to kill 2 more, I believe. I forgot to count again. Where are these guys? Yeah, that's you. And now I lost track on where the other one is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here. I think we killed you. Here we are. Okay, here. There should be the single one. Yes, number 4. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let me check something real quick. Yes, I have used 5 scrolls, which means I killed 5 of them, which is enough. Which is basically the amount that I absolutely want to have at this point. Now we have to be very careful again, because fireballs. And this can be very tricky, so I save again. Very nice. Got around that real quick. So, RNG section coming up soon. I have to get the rope. I have to get the rope. I have to use the rope with Sierra, so please give it to her and just hammer away the wall. And use another torch here and do that. So basically what we want to do is we want to open the gate and we want to heal ourselves with a blue potion. We do not have a blue potion, we use a turquoise one. Doesn't matter. We get burned but we have to kill the flame because we have to go through here. You can go back to find a well that provides you with fresh water that you can use if you have a bucket. You can use it to. You can just use it to extinguish the flame. But we do not have a bucket and we do not have time for that. So we just heal ourselves and go. Banish demons and banish demons. Yes, very nice. I have all that stuff. Then we have to save the game again on a different slot because we want to kill some creatures here. And we have to hope for good RNG. We want to use Demon Exodus. This is not what we want to see. This is not what we want to see here. We want to see probably some fireballs, and obviously we want to see movement. We want these guys to move. This is also not what we want to see here. We want to get these guys around the corner, which is not possible anymore. RNG. Let's try. You have to wait for them to come around the corner. And we have to use Demon Exodus again. Move. No, instant kill. Let me do another safety save here. Just to shorten that a little bit. So, let's see. Demon Exodus. Yes, this is what we want to see. Okay, we wasted a little bit of time here, obviously. and we run away and we fall into a hole. We get back up on the other side, which is faster than to just navigate through the room. We just kill all these walls here. Not this one, however. To be very careful here, do not touch that wall. Because as soon as you touch one of these walls, it will instantly kill you. Except you are lucky enough to escape, which is not always the case. I do not save. I do not need to save. I need these guys to come over. I need to flee. As you can see, there are another fear monsters over here that we just have to defeat again. And I think we are on a certain level now, which is high enough that we can just avoid getting panicked by them again, which is very nice. Okay, not another encounter, very nice. Saved a little bit of time. Actually, I saved time here, but the RNG cost me a lot of time. So this is unfortunate. I lost a lot of time by having 4 attempts there to kill these 3 fear monsters. But anyway, we are good to go. And as I said, I want to rest. As soon as I get out of here, I want to rest. And this should lead me, or this should bring me into a position where I can just get on the ship. Also, we have to move to Tom in front of the party, and we have to watch this little cutscene here. Basically what happens is that Zira and Meltas fall in love, which is actually very nice. It's a nice part of the game that we have this kind of love story. Despite all this world saving stuff and pressure that we have, we can just have a nice little cutscene here, love story. Also, the ship, the sailor, should now be available because it's daytime. I have to go this way, and we should be able to find him, because when you rest, you can rest until dawn. If it's nighttime, if it's daytime, you can just rest for 8 hours. And because it's nighttime when we get out of there, when you come out of the dungeon, we can rest until dawn, which makes the sailor available, I believe. All these red numbers, I do not really want to see that. But I cannot do anything about them right now. Still have to get the permission to continue our journey, our quest, by giving this guy his amulet, because that's the actually reason why we have visited the druids and why we had to find that one druid there, because he's basically the expert when it comes to amulets. So the sailor is here, and we can just leave the continent. Yes, we already had the gold, and we can leave. Pretty cool. And now we have to do some hard work to solve a political affair. Which we do now. This is a region or part of the game where the game usually tends to glitch a little bit and to just crash. So you have to avoid that by making a lot of safety saves. No, I do not want to examine the plant. I want to talk to the person. What do you know about Portent? So you are a Scholar of Magic. We could use someone. Well, just come with us. We've got a new party member here. His name is Kunak. He will play a big role later in the game when we head to the second last dungeon. But for now, he's just one of our party members that we can just drag around and use to our advantage. Not quite. No, he actually only becomes really useful in the last dungeon, in the second last dungeon. That's the only reason why we take him, actually. No? Where are you? Somewhere down here. Okay, you are exposed. You're dismissed. We can just go. This is the leader of the Council of the Just. This council is infiltrated by stupid people, evil people. They are planning a plot against him, which means they want to kill him, basically. They want to assassinate him. And you have two options. You can either decide to avoid that assassination, to prevent that from happening by warning him about that. Or you can just let it happen and yeah, he will basically die in the process. Which is not a big deal because the only thing that you get from rescuing him is the key to the treasure chambers of the city, which contains a lot of loot that you can sell, and also a lot of gold. Gems and jewelry and gold, stuff like that. But it's not too hard to just skip that. Doesn't matter, really. And there are some spots here where I have to take a safety save to avoid the game to crash. I cannot really avoid that. I cannot really prevent that from happening, but I can prepare myself with a lot of safety saves, so to speak. So that I can still finish the run. No, I want to talk to this person here. Hey, Meltus, old friend and stuff and whatever. Good to go. So now Sierra will notice that there's something in the air here. She will not, but she will when we leave this place. So, if you remember, this is not... We still have to talk to him. Yeah, here it is. I was searching for the dialogue option. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. No, we have to take... You have to... No. Please just use a torch. Just, oops. At the door. Well, it never takes so long to get through that door. But I kind of messed up, so it doesn't matter. All our party members are in the last row, so everyone can leave instantly if the enemies do not decide to kill us first, but they do not. They have to use melee attacks, which means they have to come closer to us. And I have to remember to do the exact right thing, which is I do not have to take the luck chain, because there's no luck chain in here. I now, yeah, I finally remember. I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to go through here, I have to do that. That as well. I have to go over here. Can you do here? I have to go through here, I have to go through here, I have to take that. Document piece number 2. Do not wonder or do not be astonished because why it is called document number 2, because the reason is it is the second piece of the document. You are supposed to find something before, I believe, which is the first one, but we get the first one later. I have a lockpick. I want Zero to have it, I want Zero to use it, I want Zero to escape. I want to get away with that. Yes, basically, yes, please. Goodness. Well, big deal. Okay, that was fast. That was fast, he says, and losing time. He says while losing a lot of time. Okay. Come on. Come on. Open the door. Talk to this evil man, this evil person. Also, I forgot to split. That's the reason why it's so late. Why I did lose so much time. That's the reason. Okay, now I'm relieved a little bit. So, didn't glitch, the game didn't crash. Very nice. So now she notices something. There is something in the air that smells a little bit like, I don't know, treason, betrayal, danger, evilness, whatever. We will find out soon. Pretty soon, as soon as we get the document, which will take a little bit of running around back and forth, unfortunately, until we get the document. The first thing that we have to solve, or the first problem that we have to, actually the first thing that we have to uncover, is the plot against Heras, the leader of the council. That's the first thing that we have to do. And after we solve that, so in order to solve that we have to trigger a certain event, or a series of events in the right order, which means, or which is the reason why I said there's no real opportunity to sequence break the game. It would be very nice if we could do that, to speed up this process here, but we cannot at the moment. So we have to do all that stuff in order, in a certain way, to solve the first plot, or to solve the first part of the story, and then we can continue with the next part, which is getting the document pieces together. And the first part of document only shows up, or is only available when you solve this assassination part. There's no way around it. I tested it in several ways, and I tried out several things and several I don't know, I tried it several ways, but without success. I want to get a map marker, thank you. Unfortunately it doesn't work, so we have to do that stuff in order. Yes, we know about counters, we already talked to him, and we also have to get, or buy actually, some rumors, or some rumor that has to deal, or that deals with this assassination plot stuff. And now he tells us that there is something planned against Heras, and now we have to choose. We can go back to Melta's friend, as Melta suggests, but you can also just go back to Heras, warn him, and save him. But we will not do that, because it's one additional trip to Belloveno, which is kind of slow, because it takes a lot of time to go back there. You cannot speed up the travel time or something like that. You cannot buy a horse. They do not have horses in this game. In this world, actually. That's kind of annoying. But anyway, we cannot speed up that process. We really have to go back and forth all the time. And in order to save us a little bit of travel time, we just skip that, and we do not warn Heras any kind, in any way, and we just skip all that and let the assassination happen by talking to Melta's friend, Darius. That's basically what we are about to do now. Right now. And it's getting even warmer. Hopefully the laptop does not die. That would be unfortunate, because I really want to get this route going. Unfortunately, the effect of the route change only takes place, or the route change actually affects the end game. So very late in the game, we might see a benefit. And this is very unfortunate if this stupid thing just blocks your way. You can also talk to this person, and this woman, she only appears when you are this far into the game, and when you trigger that event, she will be gone. Now the assassination took place, we cannot save Heras anymore, he will be dead. But when you talk to the woman, normally Melta suggests that you go to Darius immediately and talk to him. But as you can see, when you talk to him, the assassination takes place and everything is over. So you cannot save Heras anymore. There's no chance for you. There's no opportunity to save him when you triggered that very event. So what she does is she approaches you, and you should notice her, and you should talk to her, and she tells you that she also heard some rumors about assassination stuff, and she begs you to go back to Bellovena to save Harris. So you really have to make up your mind if you want to do that or not. And Malthus is actually a very good guy. He's very happy that you saved his life afterwards, and he will, as I said, he will reward you with the key for the treasure chamber of this city, basically, and you can grab a lot of stuff there that you can sell for a lot of money. But we do not need that. We have enough money for the rest of the game. And we can utilize this money glitch again to maybe squeeze some luck chain, buying some luck chain into the route itself. So we have to talk to this person. This is the new council member, because Harris is dead and there are no other council members whatsoever. Only these two people remain, because there is Garo and Picon, or no, Pecon is this guy. This guy is called Saruma. I forgot how this other person is called. So the evil ones. The evil ones, they are kind of vanished. Nobody knows where they are hiding now, or where they are. And where they have gone to. They are just gone. They are just far away, probably hiding somewhere. And they acted on the order of Kontos, basically. So Kontos ordered them to assassinate Harris, I believe. I do not know if these two guys really did that, or if they are just some sort of, I don't know, not slaves, but you know what I mean, I believe. So we are done here. You don't have to talk to this person again. Talking to the new council member triggers another event. Everyone will be gone, and in this village actually everyone should be gone, and they are on their way to the shrine of the Iskai shrine. This is our next goal, but before we head to the shrine we have to find the next piece of document. And then we have to do some little grinding session, little farming, little XP farming, and then we have to reach level 12. Hopefully we can do that. If I did not miss anything, I will be able to do that, hopefully. And yeah. Otherwise the run will be over, unfortunately. So let's get around these Varniaks real quick. Yes, we can do that. Very nice. And we will save before we enter the city again. So normally when you are outside and wandering around, the game will not crash, but on screen transitions the game has a chance to crash randomly. I do not know what causes this, but you will not get any message, not even error code or error state or status code or something like that. You will just find yourself back to DOSBox if you're playing this game DOSBox. I forgot to set the marker, the warp point. So what do you know about evidence? And yes, now we have the evidence. Now we can put two pieces together to form the real document, and we can leave. That was fast. Probably because we did not do so many safety saves. I really should have done the warp point. I really should have set the warp point, because I will need it later. I will come back. I will have to come back to this tavern once more. You have to visit this tavern at least, or not at least. Well, actually at least 3 times. Exactly 3 times to be honest. Also, I want to manipulate this Warniak to go down there. Doesn't matter. Didn't work. Sometimes you can manipulate him to go down a little bit, so that he's not fast enough to come back to the top or to the bridge to touch you, sometimes you can manage to avoid that fight, but sometimes you are not able to do that, obviously. So we have to run around another encounter, we have to get past this guy, and then we have to jump into a couple of encounters with our beloved fear monsters. But guess what? Because we grabbed the speed amulet, we are now a lot faster than these guys. And we can just use Demon Exodus to kill them all in an absolutely fast-paced and wonderful fashion. Like that. Demon Exodus, and they are gone. No randomness, no RNG, no luck-based stuff whatsoever. And on top of that, no panic spells. Reach level 10. And actually we could also save some banished demons scrolls, because we would not need them. Like 2 or 3 of them, we do not use them. Because we do not have to, because we are faster than these enemies and we can just use Banished Demon, which works on a single enemy. As you can see, Demon Exodus works on all tiles, on all cells, and Banished Demon will work on a single enemy, which is this one. We can just, conveniently enough, we have enough Banished Demon scrolls to do that, to kill all of them very fast. We do want to avoid this fight, and you do not want to get up on this tile, but on this tile as well. Now we have to wait for them to attack us, and we have to use Banished Demon against them, and we are still faster than these guys, which is very nice. Have to wait for the next one, and want to do that. This is very easy. So with the speed amulet, this is very, very easy, and very, very convenient to fight that way. So we have a couple of scrolls left and we are level 11. 12, no, that's right. I kind of misinterpreted this. Okay, now we get a little cutscene. Counters will flee into the shrine. We can convince the people to not fight against each other because everything is alright. And Counters will flee into the shrine. We are actually supposed to follow him and kill him, but we will not do that. Also, we are getting tired. Maybe I missed some resting stuff. I should have rested somewhere, but I forgot that. So now we have to deal with that. It's not a big deal because we will be, or our health and our fatigue will be restored as soon as we reach the next continent or the next island. So we do not have to worry about fatigue or stuff. We just have to go back to Beloveno and take the ship to the next continent because we solved this whole situation. We got everything that we need, except the luck chain, the early luck chain, and there are only 2 in the game. But unfortunately, as I examined beforehand, we cannot use that, or we cannot do that. Please don't crash. That was close. For a brief moment I thought that the game crashed. That would have been very unfortunate. But anyway, I would have tried and finished the run because I want to utilize this luck mechanic. I still want to try it out. You have not seen anything about the new route or about the route changes yet. And as I said, they will come, or they will come up later. They only affect the late, almost end game, I would say. Now we have to go to the tavern, which is conveniently placed around this building here, so we can reach it real quick if we do not mess up, like I did. So this is Frill again, the guy we met in Sri Malinar, Iskay City, the first one that we saw, and we have to talk to him. Everything's solved, we can leave, we want to leave. And Sira and Meltos want to stay in Sri Malina. Conveniently enough, we will get that, we will take that, and we will also take that. Because why not? We do not need those. We do not need anything from Meltos. And that's it. Oh, I have to skip text. Now we get another little cutscene here. And we have to go to the Toronto. And we get a new party member, and we lose one party member, which is Reiner. He will never come back. You have to drag him all the way to this island here, through all the dungeons, through all the danger. You have to keep him in your party without him being able to do anything useful, actually, except carrying stuff around, and not even much, because he's not the strongest one, because he's kind of old and he's not a fighter. He's a scholar, and that's why he stays here, which is a place of scholars. Basically, they are all scholars here, and they gain they gather a lot of knowledge here, and Reiner is very intrigued to stay here and also gather some knowledge for himself, and also he wants to share some knowledge that our culture and our people have with them, so that they can exchange and benefit from each other, so to speak. Yes, we want to leave, and we do not want to take anything. Reiner has nothing that is valuable to us, and we just want to leave to the desert. And we have to leave this cave very quickly. Very nice. Ooh, that's hot. Yes, that's the desert. And this is this scenery here applies to how I feel right now, because it's very hot in here, almost like in the desert, I believe. At least at daytime. I have to go around these rocks here to find the entrance to a rock tunnel that leads me to the landing site, where the Toronto is actually located right now. And they will pick me up with a shuttle and bring me there, because Tom and the other ones, they want to talk to the people of the Toronto to not do anything harmful to the planet, because the planet is very, very rich of life and stuff, and nobody wants to destroy such a world, they believe. How wrong they are. So, let's see. We get an attack here, we want to flee. Do not want to get crushed by these monsters. And we leave. And we are on our way to the Toronto. Saving time, yes! Cool. Also a little bathroom break coming up that I will gladly use in my waters. Also want to refill my water, I believe. Please do not crash the game, thank you. Hopefully there's no other occasion where the game tends to crash. I hope so, I believe so. The last section is the only thing, or the only section I know that has the potential to crash the game, so we should be fine for the rest of the run. We still want to take a lot of safety saves. Again, not in this section, I believe. There's no real reason to do that. So they kind of do something to Tom that completely knocks him out, and his head hurts and he's a little bit dizzy. but he manages to get up and notices that he is kind of trapped here in a cell, and this is my chance to get a little bathroom break. Be right back. Made it in time. I'm back. Okay. Don't worry, the run is not dead. This is intentional. It's an intentional break that you can take because it takes about 3 minutes until something happens here. So you have to sit here and wait for about 3 minutes, and then somebody comes over and rescues you and saves you from this stupid situation to be locked in here. Which will happen, I don't know. When did I leave? I don't know. I think in a couple of seconds something will happen. Sorry that you have to wait. But this is the game. This is what you are supposed to do here in this situation. Cannot do anything about that. Ah, here it comes. So this is Joe, our good old friend. We never met him, but you have the chance to meet him back on the Toronto on the first part. But we never do that, because we do not need to do that. He's the one who gives you the code that lets you enter the service panel in the first place. So, but we already know the code, basically, so we do not have to do that. And we can just do our stuff on the first part and be good to go, without having to contact him or meet him. But now he becomes a crucial part of our party, actually, because he will help us to, for once, get out of here. But we still have our mission, or we still want to accomplish our mission to convince everyone on Toronto that this is not just isolated, desolated desert planet, but instead a world full and rich of life and people and all that stuff. Especially intelligent life. Especially human people, which is very surprising. So yeah, this is the entrance to the service panel. And guess what? More codes. This is easy. The next one will be a little bit harder. He also tells you the code, but we do not need that anyway. Nah, I was so close. No. Yes, that's it. Oopsie. Just one off. Okay, let's go. Nope, have to go here. Have to do that. Now this little fellow will follow us, and as you could see in the first part of the game, he will have the first 3D part. He will have to follow us to hit those floor tiles. This is also a mechanic that will be utilized a little bit more later in the game. These walls that disappear when some light flashes. Here we have to be quick about it. So now, yes, I already know that. Let me think. I am here. Okay, I was a little bit too far. I was somewhere else. My mind was somewhere else in the game. So let's see. Yes, we hit that switch, and now we have to. Actually, we have to. Do not have to waste any time. No, I want to. Yes. Okay. Made it. Made it. Very cool. Get around here. Get around this stuff. Go over here. This one. And go over here to get another robot that follows us. Another little fellow. Where is he? Can you please... Ah, here we go. Another little fellow to follow us. Make him come all the way over here. Oh my goodness. Please. So, I hope you like escort missions. This is some hell of an escort mission. So you have to take him all the way over here. Now we're good. Now we're fine. All the way over here. Is he coming? Yes. Here we go. So he has to step on each of these floor tiles, these blinking tiles. 1, 2, yes, 3. And we are good to go. Almost. Please. Yes, thank you. So, this is a big problem. He does not know the code, but apparently we do. So, this is the code, and we are good to go. And I want to save time. Nope, no. Menu, no. Yes. Very cool. Lost a little bit of time, okay. Took a little bit longer than before. Leading this little robot outside was a little bit too slow, I believe. So now we have a little cutscene to where we just run out of this place. We just want to escape, and we will run into some security personnel, which is not security personnel. It's just an AI body, and he is about to shoot us. But Tom got some present from the Chicantos, which is a little stone that somehow is linked or melted into his skin, and he cannot remove it. But when he touches the stone, it will release a fireball, which is very helpful against these AI bodies and robots and stuff. So you have to remember that. That's very important for the later game, so to speak. Now we get a little cutscene again. Everyone will be healed, and we have to do stuff. And in this section, we do not want to waste any time, because it's very crucial that we stick to the plan and stick to the time plan, so to speak. They come up with an idea. We have to find 2 pieces of knowledge, basically 2 scrolls that contain knowledge of people of the planet, which is the Umayo Kenta, or the Umayo people. They have some metal making knowledge, because we want to gain some knowledge about metal, because the Toronto is made of metal. And we also want to get some knowledge about great energy sources, to control great energy sources with magic. And this is something that is known by the Kangit Kamulos, which is an assassination cult, which is responsible for killing this Iskai people at the very start of the game. Do not waste any time. We have to buy Gull's Wrath. All 5 of them. Okay, we still have enough gold. We could use a glitch here to save a lot of money, to get a very, very high discount, but it's kind of slow. And we I don't know if time progresses when you are on the main menu, but oh, I've bought that. You see. Yes, back to the hot desert again. And because of this time-related stuff that I have to do, I do not want to buy the luck chain now. I just want to do this stuff before I do anything else. Go in here. And find that person that I have to talk to. That's the most annoying part in the game, to find all these people that you have to talk to, because sometimes they are running around somewhere. So we have to ask him about a key. The key that we need to get down into his cellar, that is some kind of testing chamber stuff, test dungeon, where they test their equipment stuff that they have made, their apparatus stuff and whatnot. So, but before we can enter that, we have to find a key. The reason why we have to enter that is, and this is something that we have to find out here, there's a guy called Kosotto down there who has this high knowledge and is able to give it to us when we do him a little favor. No, I do not want to examine this stuff, I want to talk to this person. Yeah, we want to visit the test chamber and we have to talk, ask him about test persons. We want to be test persons, and we are prepared, so we get a key and he will be gone. Now we enter this and do that. I was too fast, a little bit too fast. Okay, wasted some time. We have to wait for him to come down, and then we can go to the next niche. Into the next corner. And we have to wait for him again, because we cannot proceed here, because there is someone in the way. He will see us, and he will see us again, but he will come down once more, and then he will leave. We can go to the next corner, and we are good to go. Very good. Now, we got some knowledge. We learned a secret word. Actually, two words. Omayu Danu. Danu is their goddess, somehow. Some kind of goddess. And we have to give these secret words to this guy, Kosotto. Don't get stuck here. Yes, we can. No one shall pass, but it's a political affair, and as soon as we say these magic words, we can go through. Important message, and we have to ask him about Kosotto. Oh my goodness. He's a very strange fellow. We will see that later. Now we enter into the dungeon, and we have to wait for a little bit of time. Let's say 18 hours should be enough to progress the time a little bit, to move it a little bit forward. And now we can enter this dungeon. Also we can skip. And we want to make Harriet. I think we want to put Harriet in front. And we want to utilize some nice little glitch here. Again, The same glitch that helped us to reach and steal the Iskai armor in the very beginning of the run. We will utilize that again here and use it to our advantage to grab or to reach a chest that contains a key that we need to proceed. The supposed way that you have to do here is to find a hammer and hammer down all these spikes. Not all these spikes, but you have to hammer your way through this chest, so to speak. We want to flee from this battle because it's not too dangerous, but these guys can poison you. And not only that, they can make you insane, which leads to a problem because every character that is insane cannot lead the party anymore. Which means that we would lose our opportunity to make Dur and Tom party leader, which is actually necessary to finish the run. So we do not want them to get insane or something, because we do not have any cure, any potion against that to heal that. So you could grab on the way here, and early in the game you can grab some healing potions against insanity, but that would be a waste of time because you can just skip that fight entirely. Also, I want to do a nice little safety save again here, just in case something stupid happens, which this situation tends to be rather stupid, because I have to do that, and I have to do that. Then I get a nice little explosion, everyone is hurt, and I have to do that. This is what it's supposed to be, what it should be. But for some reason, this pattern should not be randomized, actually. Not at all. But for some reason, somehow, someone decided to randomize that. Also, I will do another safety save, because if I mess up, I can just rewind, basically, to that point and will not lose too much time. Otherwise, if I forget something and have to backtrack or stuff, I will lose a lot of time, and that will mess up my cycle, and I have to stick to a certain cycle, to a certain clock cycle. And therefore I want to save here, because I can mess this up with these little creatures here. Don't attack me! They come into the hallway, and this is very, very unfortunate. Because you cannot really avoid them, to encounter them in the hallway, because it's too narrow. Anyway, let's do that. Let's use our magic to heal ourselves, which is not necessary at all, but it omits the message box that appears that says, well, you are exhausted, or you getting tired, and then if you do not do anything about that, you will get the message that you are exhausted, and everyone will lose some strength. Relief. I have to get around that thing. I do not want to encounter it again. So now I got another key, and I do not mess up this time. I have to go back here, and I have to grab another key from a chest that I can unlock with this key that I already found, or just found. Very complicated stuff, and you have to remember that. But it's not too hard, I believe. So, no encounter, please. Good, so far so good. I do not want to get an encounter here, especially here, because these guys are terrible, because they can inflict, they can cause an encounter loop that you cannot leave, basically, and you have to try and get away, and it will also, I think it will also waste time a little bit, because it will progress real time, the in-game time, which is not very nice. Normally, when you are in a battle, the in-game time will not move on, it will just stop. But these battles against these creatures are kind of glitched, so there's strange stuff that happens when you get attacked by them. Really strange stuff. You do not want that. I'm kind of intrigued to save, but I do not know why. There's no reason right now. I have to get around these guys here. That was not the optimal solution, I believe. Well, okay, that works. That's the important thing, that it just works, I believe. And we are about to finish this dungeon, and as soon as we have done that, we will find the merchant, the diamond polisher merchant, and buy luck chain. And I do not really know if we equip Dreher with a luck chain yet, but I think so. No, we can just wait until a certain... No, we just do that. We just equip him with a luck chain. It can save a little bit, or it can give us a little bit of safety. Because with the luck chain, he would have 50 points of luck, which is enough to survive. You basically get a 50-50 chance to survive stuff, which is not very bad at all. Ah, it appears. That was the perfect timing, perfect clock cycle there. Absolutely perfect. Now we have to go back, and we have to find another switch, and then we can finally enter the depths of this dungeon to find Kosotto to get the knowledge, which is what we came here for in the first place, so to speak. I think in here the music is kind of low tuned, kind of quiet, but in other dungeons or other places the music is way louder, I believe. I do not know why, but we have to deal with that. I cannot just fuddle around with the slider, the volume slider during runs, because the reason is it's my mouse is kind of stuck in here in the DOSBox emulator window, so I can press Ctrl F10 to release it and to use it on all the other stuff that I have on my screen, but for now it's just stuck here, and I would have to do this key combination, and oh, I forgot. No, I did not. Everything's okay. I can just go around here. You have to take that encounter no matter what. I also want to save here because I do not want the game to crash here. It never happened, but I do not trust anything here. Also, I have to make a little bit of light, create a little bit of light, and I have to attack, yes. I have to get around this guy here, I have to go in here, I have to go over here, I have to take the first door, I have to open this door, I have to go around this wall, and I have to meet Kosotto. Where is he? Can you please show up? Guy! Come on! Yes, I have. It's Umayu Dano. Good luck. Thank you. Again, an attack, and you do not want to touch this wall of light. It's not the same wall of light that you have seen in the other dungeon, but instead of killing you, this wall of light will just heal you, which is actually pretty nice. But I do not want to have a full party because I have to face a lot of encounters here, and it's way faster to flee with only one character alive than with a couple of characters, basically. So we have to take this guy in here to make it possible to get around this guy very quick. Please leave, thank you. And now we have to remember to buy the luck chain, and we should have enough gold for that. I do not know if dead characters also have an effect on the gold calculation or the cost calculation when you buy something. I would have to check that out, but not now, because we will see. I just want to prepare the glitch, and then I forgot to split here. I just do it now. It's not too bad. Yeah, last time I did a very huge mistake. As you can see, I lost a lot of minutes there because I just wasted a lot of time with backtracking stuff because I forgot to open that one chest. To go back and open that one chest. I just forgot, and I was about to go to the lever room, and then I realized I was down here, and I realized, oh no, I have to go back. And then of course that messed up my clock cycle a lot, so I had to wait an entire day for the lever to appear. I skipped a little bit of time by resting for 8 hours, but not enough to save a little bit of time, or to, I don't know. And I couldn't make up this time. I couldn't just save that time or make up for it in the next couple of splits or in the next sections. Because the next sections are very tight and it's hard. This time it will change. That will change a little bit because I'm planning to save a lot of time in the next section because I want to utilize this luck mechanic, which will be helpful in my opinion. If I can buy the luck chain and buy all the other stuff, I will try to do that. And also I have to find that helmet, and after that we will have enough luck to bypass all the traps, hopefully, or at least a lot of traps. Now we will just leave this dungeon. Got the metal making knowledge. And now we have to make an offer to this very person there, which is a high priest of the Kangit Camulos. And we have to offer him a bunch of gold, a huge pile of gold that we just got, but we already spent that money. We spent it for the Goddess Wrath scrolls, and also for we will spend it for the luck chain, basically. So we will not have that money. Oh, yes, you are a very important person. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know, person. Stupid guy. Oh, I think I have to wait for them to open. 8 AM and whatnot. I don't know. Just daytime. It's not a big deal because I'm not bound to a clock cycle anymore. And I want to buy the luck chain, and I have to prepare the glitch. I forgot. That's not too slow, I believe. I have to. And he will just take 80 coins from us. Okay, this will not be too hard to overcome in the process. Okay, let's see. I want to cure Harriet because we need her to not to rest. Well, maybe we do. Do we need to rest here? I don't know. No, we don't. We don't. We need her to travel our back to Miney. And we are about to enter the halls of the Kangit Camulos to make that very offer. But before we do that, we have to take Sira on our party again, because she's leveled up to level 12, which means she can learn a very, very crucial spell, very essential for the speedrun, and also a very nice spell that feels almost like a cheat. I would say, because it lets you... now we have to rest. Let's just do that. Because basically we have to... I forgot what I want to say. Let me think. It's gone. It's kind of gone from my memory. Okay, doesn't matter. Also, Sri Malinar again, I have to save. Because game crashing mechanics there. No, I do not remember what I wanted to talk about. Stuff. Stupid. Doesn't matter. It's very hot in here. My brain starts to melt away. So that's the reason probably why I have to struggle with thinking about words and forming sentences. Get a lot of encounters here, you have to flee from everything again. But in the upcoming section there will be 2 boss fights that we have to win. And this is also the reason why we have to use that, we have to learn that spell. And that's what I wanted to talk about, the spell. The spell is called Thorn Snare, and it basically immobilizes your enemies if you hit them. And the reason why it's a little bit balanced and it's a little bit hard to hit your enemies is the spell works on 1 tile, and the enemy has to stay in that tile. And you cannot really speed that up. Except when you... No. Yes, that's probably right. I want to buy something actually. I want to buy potions. And now I will lose all my money. But that does not matter anyway, because I can still... I don't care. I don't have any money left, but that's not a problem. So I basically can afford everything. No, I can't. I still have to buy the spell, so I messed up. Quite. Right now I messed up a little bit. I have to revisit the shop, I believe. To sell stuff. I have to sell stuff again. That's stupid. I messed up a little bit. How much money do I need? Let me see. Let me sell that. Okay, that's enough. That's okay. Or let me... Just to make sure. Just to make very sure. I think 200, yes, that should be enough. Oopsie. I kind of messed up this. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Now we can learn the spell. We have Sira in our party, we can learn the spell if we manage to reach that person. Thank you. Yes, I want to buy Thorn Snare for 132 coins. Okay. Oh, gold pieces. Whew, okay, we managed to learn the spell. We got some potions. Everything is set up for the ultimate fun to do the next dungeon. Oh, I can't. No, I cannot. I should have. I should have remembered that this guy is coming towards me in a very unsatisfying angle, so that he touches me, that he's able to touch me as soon as I go down, so to speak. So I have to manipulate that Warniak again, and sometimes this works like this, like a charm. So we made up for this little mistake fighting this Skrin, and we skipped the Warniak encounter on the bridge, which is very nice. Hopefully the game will not crash in the next couple of seconds until I reach the inner parts of Camulon, which is not the inner parts but the guest chambers actually. Before they do anything with us, we are put into the test chambers, in the guest chambers, and we have to wait there until they make a decision, which they never do. They will never come back, they will never make a decision, they will just let you rot there for eternity. But you can just avoid that by going into a certain room that contains a secret passage into the inner parts of Cameron, which is not helpful at all because they will find us, put us into prison, and then we have to escape. So this is what happens. And also this part, the next part, will finally reveal Kunak's memory, Kunak's past, not memory, Kunak's past, and also Kunak's real plan or background, basically. Which is not the nicest one, but you will see in a couple of minutes. We have to talk to this person. And this is the wrong option. I always do that, all the time. Of course, we have to select, we want to make an offer. And we are saving time, yes, and we got the luck chain. So we only have to get the helmet. It's not long until we get that, until we get there. This guy looks very familiar. Maybe he's the one who killed Akir, I don't know. This East guy people who got shot in the early game. So maybe that's the same person. So now we are here, and we can skip, or we can split. Now we have to find the secret entrance, yes, which is somewhere over there, because we really don't want to wait here. What you are supposed to do is you normally think, well, I just wait here until they make a decision. They are good people, they want to save the world. They want to help us and they want to give us the knowledge, maybe. Maybe we'll have to do some quests for them or to earn their trust or something like that, but no, that will never happen. So what you're supposed to do is you have to wait. Please stay away, you stupid guy there. I will do a safety save here. Just now. And I will do another safety save after the prison. There was a run where I did another stupid mistake. I had to do this part twice, which takes a lot of time, I believe. I do not know if this was the last run, but no, I don't think so. It was the last run, but not my PB run. So now we have a little break here. An intentional break again. But you cannot really take a bathroom break because it's not set in stone how long this takes, I believe. You just have to wait for this guy to leave the room until you are able to touch the torch or to hit a hidden switch, and then you can proceed. How did I... Oh, I think I messed up my gold splits there. No, don't come in here. Because when this guy is in the room, you have to wait for him to leave again. And as well. And now both have to leave. Please go away. Please just leave. Don't make yourself comfortable here. Don't enjoy yourself. No, don't. Goodness. This guy is a curse. He is a curse. Don't do anything here. Go away. It's not your room. It's not even where you live. How am I supposed to save time here? This is the RNG part. No, go away. This guy will now leave, and this guy will stay here, and I cannot do anything. Goodbye. Go. Oh, I can. Okay, never mind. Never mind. There was a situation where I got the feeling that you have to wait for everyone to leave the room, but it's only that one with the golden reddish thing. I believe. Okay, everything is good, everything is fine, we can do that. We are good to go. Everything is fine. Please? Yeah. We still have the speed amulet, but as soon as we enter the 3D part, we will switch over to the luck chain, I believe. Because it gives us a little chance to survive some of the traps if I do completely stupid stuff and mess up completely. Which is entirely possible in my case, in my opinion. So we have to wait for this guy to kill all of us, which should not take too long, because he can one-shot everyone. As you can see, no, Harriet is a two-shot, so to speak. I cannot utilize the glitch. I really have to go around here to that chest and grab the key. And get up. They do not have that large cooldown that all the other enemies have. They are stronger enemies. Their cooldown is way shorter and way smaller than in the first part of the game. Normally enemies tend to have a lot longer time to wait until they can follow you again. You can also search around here. This part, there you can find some stuff. I don't know. Not entirely sure what you can find here. I think some ring or some weapon. Some magic weapon, I believe. It doesn't matter where you go, you always run into that guy. So hopefully not in the next one. No luck. So the reason why the next part is very dangerous is because Drir is actually the only one who is alive. So if he touches anything, he will be dead. So because he also has not that many hit points. Also I have to make this flame follow us until it reaches this door. This is a mechanic that is utilized a lot in this dungeon. Flames that follow you, unfortunately, because flames are very scary and as soon as they touch you, you will be dead. But anyhow, we can open this door. This is the part where I messed up last time. Completely messed up, so to say. I just ran into such a fireball, which was very stupid and dangerous and idiotic to do. So let's see, this is a part where it's very crucial that I save again. And this is also the part where I will find that helmet. If I would have a heartbeat monitor, you would be able to see a lot of pressure on my side. No, I have to do that. Please do it. Please be able to do it. No, don't get stuck here. And let's save again, because the flame will follow me, obviously, or unfortunately, and I will not be able to get back unharmed, I believe. So I have to go over here, have to wait here for a little bit until the portcullis opens, and then I will be able to grab the helmet, which is somewhere behind that thing. It's in here, and now I have enough of luck to survive basically everything, with a chance of going the right way? Yes. So I saved, okay, I saved again. And I want to make sure to reach safe space again. Okay. Ah yes, I have to go this way. I was a little bit confused because these curtains also appear here. They do also appear here. Everything is fine. I utilized the luck mechanic, I believe. Oh, yeah. Luckily, I escaped the trap. That was very, very close. So, I have enough luck to survive basically everything, as I said. Can you please? Ooh, boss fight incoming, by the way. Now I have to wait for these torches to light up. All of them have to be lit until the door opens, for the door to open, so to speak. The door opens and you have to fight again. But the door is open, yes, I can do that. And I can go over here. And as I said, boss fight incoming shortly after this hallway here. There will be a boss fight, a real boss fight. And we will do stuff there. Hopefully everything works as planned. I will save here. I will not save here. I will do something else before I save. I will let Harriet drink medicine. I will use... no. I will make her use magic, which is recuperation. Everything is fine. I will change combat positions. No, I don't. I just save the game. And I want to do something else before. I want to prepare myself for the fight. I want to give Sierra the luck chain, not the speed amulet. The speed amulet. So this is the Beastmaster, and we have to defeat this guy. We also have to make use of our little things here. I think Tom as well. Harriet and Drew and Tom. And let me think. We have to use magic. We have to use Thorn Snare on the Beastmaster. We have to use Fireball on the Beastmaster. We have to use Small Fireball on the Beastmaster as well. We have to use Goddess Wrath. We have to use Goddess Wrath again here as well. Fine. So Goddess Wrath will or should be able to kill these two guys. Thorn Snare will immobilize the Beastmaster because he has very strong spells that can wipe out our party. And we have one more usage of Goddess Wrath. Hopefully it will kill this guy. Sometimes it doesn't work because it's very low leveled. No, it doesn't. Two more chances for Goddess Wrath to work. We give it to Drir because he is the first one to be able to use it. Harriet is the next one, I believe. Start around. So Tyros always comes first. Yes, the other one dies. Okay. They normally tend to run around here, so you do not really have to fear. And also we have to use a Thorn Snare over and over again to level it up a little bit, just a little bit. So that it is strong enough to be able to immobilize the next boss, which is about to happen soonish. Now we drink a little bit of our potions to restore our spell points. We will use Thorn Snare until Sierra has no spell points left. We will just use it once more, just once. Just to make sure, absolutely sure we are able to kill the god. And we are really about to kill a god. Soonish. Do that, I believe. Do it once more. We have enough potions. Should have enough potions to do that. Fortunately, melt. We have to use Small Fireball again. To select it again. And now we just keep doing that until this guy dies. Which has a nice side effect that we level up our spells, our Fireball spells, so that they do more damage. As you can see, 22, 21, it was 21 before, it was 20 before. So as the more you use your spells, the more they level up and the stronger they become. So, but we have to heal our spell points all the time because Meltos is very low on spell points. He has only 20 spell points, I believe. So these potions do not restore an absolute amount of spell points, only a relative one, which is, I think, something like 40% or so. And the blue ones restore 80%, and the red ones restore 10% or 20%, I believe. Oh, we have to heal Q Kunak. Yeah, he dies. Okay, everything is fine. So we saved a little bit of spell. Now we have to run. We have to run. We do not want to get an encounter. Because we would have to run. Also, we have to get an encounter here. We have to face this guy. But we flee from him. We just flee. With everyone, no matter what. This is unfortunate, but okay. As you can see, these magicians can wipe out your party when they really try to do that, and when to test battles. Ah, yeah, this is a test dungeon. It's also the reason why the Beastmaster is located here. And now it comes. Now we have the situation where we are about to utilize our luck mechanic a little bit. Okay, the crazy part now becomes, so we want to save here. I should just go over the loud. No, I just save here. Okay, and now I just run through this trap here. Save again. I shouldn't have to save all that time, but as you can see, I am very lucky and can escape everything. So I'm through. I am through. And this is how you save time, by using the luck mechanic. Very nice. I cannot get around. Okay. I'm basically stuck here. No, I'm not. I'm not. Oh. I have to use some light. I lost track where I am. And okay, counter, very nice. Now you are here and I am here, and I have to go over here to hit that switch, and now I have to go over here and hopefully not get hit by a flame. I have to wait here for these flames to die, and that's it. Another one. Let me just do something. Let me try something. Can I just, with my luck, I can just do that. Oh no, I die. Okay. I was not so super lucky this time, so I will just wait here. There's a firewall coming up, but we can wait until the flame dies, and then we can just leave this place. I was still lucky. Okay, I was a little bit too slow. Okay, I messed up a little bit. All this huge time save. But we do not see the time save yet. There's still a little flame. Okay, I didn't wait long enough. Ooh, that was scary. There's also flames here, but I do not want to touch them. Okay, I have 85% chance, an 85% chance to survive traps. But that's not a 100% chance, so you still have to be careful. Anyway, anyhow, I want to go through here, and now I have to make my way through these portcullis. It's also the reason why I turned down the volume for sound effects that much, because otherwise you would get ear seizures or something like that. It's really loud, especially when you wear headphones, so I do not want to cause some pain to you, and that's why I just turned down the volume a lot. Like a lot. And I have to go through here. Can we without getting another encounter? No, cannot. We cannot. But I want to. Ah, I missed that thing. I can go through here. I can go through here, and I am out, basically. Very cool. That was very fast without having to wait so much. Also, now I have to find this hidden switch here. I always forget that. It's the third one. It's the third wall. I have to do that. And I have to do that. And now I have to go here. That's also a very nice part where we have to save the game. 2, 3. I forgot. I forgot the pattern. Okay, I should prepare myself a little better. I forgot. There's a certain pattern, but I completely forgot. But I think now I got it. Okay, back on track. Okay, fine. Nice. Where are? There you are. Have to take them somewhere, somehow, somewhere back here or something, so that they are not able to follow me that much, because I have to go over here and stand here on this floor plate. For a couple of seconds, just so that the floor, the portcullis opens. Now this guy is here, and I want to go over here, and I want to save again, because this is a stupid part. Okay, I do not want... I have 85% chance, an 85% chance to survive that, but I think it's not enough to really do that. Can you please eat up all the fireballs? Especially the ones that are in my way to hit that floor tiles. To light up a torch again. Will be the last one, hopefully. I have to wait for this last firewall to die. Can you make it? No, you cannot. Oh, you can. No, I don't want you to interrupt me. I want you to go away. He attacks me through the wall. I want him to go away. Okay, this wastes a lot of time now. Can you please follow me? Come over. Come on. The time save. The time save melts away. But anyhow, please go and please open the portcullis. Finally. Whew. Good to go. We are good to go. Through this door. No, this door. You can skip that encounter entirely if you are fast enough to open the stupid door and go through. And go through that door as well, and go through that thing, and then that thing. Nope, I do not want to get attacked by you creatures. I think I want to go here, yes. You have to be fast enough to go through. Thank you. Well. Not again, please. Not again. Very nice. Once more. I have to get around here. I hopefully do not get lost this time. But I already did that, I believe. I am completely lost. Now I'm facing a wall. Now I'm free to go, which is the wrong direction. This nice little time save is gone. Basically. Let me check. I have to go there. Go over here, and I have to go over here, and I have to go over here, and then I am through here. Yes, I am. Can you? Yes. Okay. Okay, huge time save incoming. No, don't get stuck. Don't die here. And we are good to go. Gold by 5 minutes. Pretty cool. Go over here. Now we have to fight the next boss. Almost done here. And I will try to utilize the luck mechanic once more in the last dungeon on the Toronto, back on the Toronto. Hopefully it works. Because that would save another couple of minutes, I believe. So we have to do this again. Yep, heal Harriet, and no. Use magic recuperation. Oh, why is nobody tired? This is bad right now. Why? Because I saved so much time. So I have to run around here a little bit. This is stupid, because I saved so much time. I'm not tired. But I have to heal up my entire party for the fight. Otherwise... Okay, let's try it once more. Let's do not waste any more time. Let's try it once more. Yeah, of course, kill her. No, no. Go away. Just go away. Try it once more. Thank goodness. Now we can utilize that. We can save. We can do that. And we want to speed amulet, luck chain. Did I forget something? No, I don't think so. Okay, we should be fine to fight Camulon. Camulus. Camulon is the name of the city, the underground city, this whole place. And Camulus is the name of their god. And we will face a god. And we will defeat him. Obviously. Can you stop wasting time? I want to finish that. So we saved. We are good to go. He transforms into a god. We advance the party. Dura does nothing. Tom attacks with his gun. And Sira uses a thorn snare, which should be powerful enough to immobilize him, basically. So this is what we do, and we sacrifice our party members. Very nice. The fight is basically just won. We just won the fight right now, but we have to be patient. Do not do that. It doesn't matter. He will be trapped for an eternity there. You do not have to recast the spell. Dra is dead. Why is Dra dead? Ah, because he died. Yes, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We can do that. He will be healed again afterwards, so it's not a big problem. Oh, Meltus is running short on SP, so we have to heal him up again. with a blue potion, and with a violet potion we heal up this guy, and we have to select small fireball again, I believe. Heal again. We have enough. You have actually way too much potions, but you can really heal up after every turn made, basically. Almost. So he gets another blue potion, I believe. And he is still... his spell is still selected, so this is what you want to have. And Kuna gets a liquid violet potion. And we can defeat this guy with a little bit of patience. And healing up after every turn. We just have to heal up our spell potions. Spell points with magic potions, basically. And you have to take a look at these bars down there and be good to go. And as I said, just be patient here. Of course, I do not get a gold on this split because I wasted a little bit of time by running around and waiting for the party to get tired. That was rather stupid, but I had to do that. Otherwise, I would have to heal up everybody with potions, also with spell potions, because reviving anyone does not restore spell points, which is a bad thing, because you need a lot of spell points here. But I do not think that it would be too crucial and too bad, I think. That was a strange visualization of the fireball. Also, Kuna gets another one, and I think that's the last round? I don't know. Probably... No, still alive. This guy has a lot of HP. He has 650 HP, I believe. Now he's dead. Finally, we get the knowledge, the high knowledge, and we are good to go. He's dead now, lying there in his own blood, and everyone is very shocked because it's their leader, and we just killed him in a fair battle. Basically, he was killed in combat, and it was a fair one. So we did not use any tricks except the Thorn Snare spell. That is kind of a cheat, but Kunak should leave the troop, and we do not want to get anything from him. No. We are good to go. Next part, the seed. We actually almost finished with this run here. Almost finished. We just want to head over to the Gigantos. Get a little cutscene, because they have to use these two parts of knowledge to create a magical item, which is called the seed, and it actually looks like the split icon. It looks exactly the same. That's the graphic that I used. So they create the seed, as you can see. And with that we can infiltrate the Toronto once more and do something there that hopefully manages to magically transforms the Toronto into something good. No, I don't know. No? Why does he say it's Zarima? It's the Iskai greeting. So Joe joins the companions. Sorry about that. And we leave this place. We head on to the desert. Because we have to go back to the Toronto. Where am I? I got lost in this cave somehow. So the run is almost over. And I think I can save a little bit of time and get a PB with new strats. Turns out to be not too bad to use that. So it saves a little bit of time, like around 5 minutes or so. Pretty cool. It's the Camulon dungeon split where the route change really takes effect and becomes valuable. So we have to enter the rock tunnel once more, for the last time, only once more. And this is the last torch that we will use in the entire run. So we bought a little bit of too much torches, too many torches. So let's see, we have to get attacked by this guy, we have to flee, and I forgot that Duro has to survive this. But he's dead. We have to revive him because he's the one who's lucky. Well, no, I have to go this way. Do not do the same stupid thing twice, please. Okay. I always forget to adjust the combat positions after the Camulos fight. I always forget that. But doesn't matter. We have to infiltrate the Toronto. And Duro is alive again. We will put him back. So, it's fine. Everything is fine. We also heal up. Let's just... Well, let's just heal. Because why not? So, we want to find our way to the service panel once more to reach the fusion core, because we have to do something with the fusion core and the seat. And we have to make Joe... No, we have to make Duro our leader, actually. No, we have to make Joe. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I confused. A little bit confused. I want to use the luck mechanic once more. The same strategy that saved this huge piece of time down into Camelot, in the Camelon dungeon. So now we get into an encounter, basically, which is not a big deal because we can just avoid that. There's a nice little glitch in the game that allows you to save the game when you get an encounter. And you can just load the same save state and you will return on the 2D map and the encounter will be over. And all the stuff and all the creatures and all the characters will be frozen in time. So the code is 1712, I believe. Numbers. Let's go. And I just run into this encounter. I adjusted the combat positions, which is a good thing to do. And I want to do that. I want to go there. And I want to just run through this barrier. Hopefully I can do that. Otherwise, I would have to... Yes, I can go through. And I can heal Joe once more. And now he has to lead the party. Okay, this saves a lot of time, actually. Where is... Here. Here it is. We have to do that, and we have to do that. And we skipped an entire part of the dungeon, basically, by just running through these lasers. The reason why Duro could survive that so easily is he has a 85% chance of surviving traps. Yes, I have to examine that. I know I have to do that. I cannot manipulate it. I have to avoid that. Now I have to go through here. And I have to go through here. And I have to go through here. And this is an interesting part. I could also use my 85% chance to survive traps by running through here, but I think this is faster. I really think that this is faster. It's close. Run through. Be gone. Please do not attack me. He cannot avoid that. You just flee, you just flee, you just flee. Doesn't matter. Someone dies. Doesn't matter at all. We are good to go. Oh, the puzzle here. And now we can just skip another boss fight. Normally we would have to fight a lot of AI characters and AI bodies, but nope, we don't do that. Everyone is healed up, everyone is alive again, and we can fight another bunch of soldiers, but not this time. Let's stay calm for a moment. And we can convince him to not attack us. And they just withdraw, and they do not attack us. Now we get into the reactor room, and what now something will happen now, which is kind of interesting because the real boss battle now begins actually. This is the final boss. It's basically a metal barrel or something like that. It looks a little bit strange, but it's the core of the AI that controls the ship, and it has some laser attached to it. We do not really want to fight that. We just do what you're supposed to do. You just wait until Tom throws the seed into the light and the run is over. Pretty nice. Saved a lot of time there with the luck mechanic. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy that it turned out to be a very good idea to use this high luck value to avoid some traps just by running through them. Really nice run. Pretty good. A little bit of, I don't know, small, tiny mistakes. And still a couple of improvements. One huge mistake was that I just used and spent all my money on potions, healing potions, without realizing that I would have to buy a spell for 132 gold pieces, I believe. So I had to sell some stuff again, and then I could afford the spell. That was kind of stupid. But anyway, I am very happy that I could finish a run with the new strat, the luck strat. This is cool. This is very cool. Oh, I accidentally buffered an input, so the ending screen was fading out. Very happy with that. And for those who just tuned in, the run is over. I'm sorry. And also the stream will be over. I cannot do another run, unfortunately, but I'm still happy with that. And also my sum of best went down a lot. So sub 220 possible, I believe. If you just take a look, well, let me see. If you take a look on the splits, oops. Yeah. Okay, here I saved some time here. I do not know why and how I did that, but I lost a lot of time in the early game by doing stupid stuff. Well, it was just not optimized movement in 3D dungeons, and yeah, stuff like that happens. From the very first split up until I don't know what happened here, but somehow I saved a little bit of time. I do not know how I did that. Think? No, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I did not get that many encounters there. I probably saved some, or avoided some encounters that I normally get. So each encounter saves that you do not get saves a lot of time, which is a couple of seconds, but it adds up. So yeah, basically that's it. And here it started to become very, very cool, because in the PB run I did a very, very huge mistake here. And then that cost me a lot of time, and then I continued to save time by using the luck mechanic here. Yeah, basically. Okay, it's a lot faster. No, it doesn't save 5 minutes, of course not. It just saves 1 and maybe 2 minutes or something like that. Okay, anyway. That's it, but there's also another situation where you can use the luck mechanic to save a little bit more time, even more, probably another minute or so. So I saved 6 approximately 6 minutes or so in comparison to my PB. 5 to 6 minutes, which is nice, just because of the new mechanic. Cool.